catches your eye.
Also,
Like a
apologies
big
if my
pizza.
voices are a little off.
That's
It's
more
okay.
Yeah, don't worry
It's been a
about it.
while.
10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory.
What?
I see myself.
Huh?
Hmm.
There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Oh. I guess I can try this. What the hell is his voice? It's like
Waluigi.
Oh,
Waluigi.
Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We could talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. And don't try to use any pickup lines again on me. It's freaking me out. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil.
Dawn is approaching.
Where did this
The
phone call
darkness
come
around.
from?
Oh, he called Commander Sith there.
No, how did we get to this phone call with, like,
Oh,
Cabanella there?
because remember Cabanella, when we were in the Justice Minister's office, Cabanella called from here.
Oh, okay. Right.
And Cabanella talked about, like, the hostage, how the execution must be held tonight.
Yeah.
And now Cabanella is dead.
Oh. Gotcha. So we get to bring
Dawn
him
is
back to
approaching.
life.
The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
It's always darkest just before
Wow.
eternal nothingness. A quote from.
What a line.
Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
Forgot how good the animation is.
Yeah.
He was from chapter 2. This was, when Sissel came here, and he's like the head of, like, all the assassins.
Yes. We're very close. I can see your pecs very close right now.
We will now disconnect from the communications cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Very well. Communications table. What? Oh, because of
Oh.
course it's a submarine.
That's funny.
And that's why we couldn't go back there for the whole game.
That makes so much sense.
Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker.
It's my cousin, the desk lamp.
So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something going on behind the... Bleh, I can't talk. There's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him.
Hello? Hello?
I'd like to record a message for you. Get you settled in on your first night.
Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy. Still unconscious, huh? Guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death.
I said out loud.
I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it.
Sissel is a clone that has been made multiple times by the guys in the submarine.
Who wants to voice Cabanella and...
Once the
Sam?
criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. No, I did not. I did not hesitate for a moment.
That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing.
It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter?
All those broken bones smart a bit.
What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
Wow.
Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that?
Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running.
Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park.
If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage.
That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella.
Me?
If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are!
I got nothing to say to you. never listen anyway.
Wow. Oh.
Ye gods!
Oh.
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
Oh.
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense.
Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on?
Inspector Cabanella! He's awake.
My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me?
That's right.
And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me?
I guess so.
But you couldn't be, could you?
Huh?
After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So... who are you?
I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you.
Oh, he's literally soul searching.
At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need.
So, you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay. So do your thing, baby.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
Here we go.
So, you are a manipulator too?
I have ghost tricks. Powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures.
Anyhoot, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours.
I see.
If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky.
You're right. I'd better be careful. And this is true. Look at him! There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? So, I'll show you what happens if you do something in front of him. What's going on?
Oh.
I've never seen the ghost world like this. So, you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait! Don't shoot! This other me knows the powers of the dead well.
You... Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!"
Haha.
Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that.
I'd like to see you get out of this one, baby.
So we've got quite the chapter ahead of us.
I see.
Oh, you go.
Is this gonna be our main guy throughout the whole chapter?
Seems like it. When I saw this for the first time, like the image of him shooting Inspector Cabanela, I had to take like 5 to 10 minutes to just process what happened, because this was that moment that I mentioned earlier where Ghost Trick pulled the rug out from under me. Because the game was leading me to believe, oh, Sissel was the dude who took Lynn hostage. And then it just is like, yeah, no, let's have this.
Let's have this. It'll make sense, just trust us.
And it's like, yeah, that thing you thought, you're wrong, by the way. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. And this is the point where it's like, okay, Ghost Trick, you win. I can't make theories anymore. I can't.
Game theory.
Not even MatPat could have foreseen this.
Look at this place.
The hell?
Is this a submarine?
What in the world happened here?
I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. As
You
if
don't
couldn't
say.
tell. And now...
I said if Pinky, I asked myself, is this the ruins of the submarine?
There's another
Oh.
death lying hidden here.
What? Another death?
Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here?
I thought you were talking about you.
I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Perfect. Oh.
Hey, the pigeon's still alive.
Ah.
Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy?
Missed this
That's
guy.
who died.
I missed this guy.
Ooh.
Let's find him. I don't remember the voice I did for him though.
There he is.
Well, I'm sure you'll
I
pick
was-
a good voice.
Pinky,
regardless.
I was just saying oh as in this is who died.
Excuse me. Are you awake?
Sissel, how many times are you gonna ask this question?
Oh, it actually worked.
Of course. I never sleep during work hours.
Professor, do you recognize me?
There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of.
Oh my god.
He hasn't lost his memory.
I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, this is a different guy. And I'm his guest, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Pitiful.
I know, right?
Ouch! That hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is.
But aren't we already in the past, man?
But we could go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. It's rewind time.
It's rewind time. There I am, baby. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be daft. I can't leave now. It's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it...
He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit. It's called a coma.
Ridiculous.
So, you figured it all out, huh?
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Huh?
He was the desk lamp.
You think so?
He was the desk lamp, because, like, yeah, we weren't able to go into our corpse, but who's to say this was our corpse to begin with?
Oh, I like that.
You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
So it's really true. You're...
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell.
I control everything.
The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn.
So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you.
Yeah, so why don't you let me live then?
I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to. And it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way.
Professor, look out!
Aw, man.
Whoa. Sorry, I was messaging Sam.
Oh, no.
Dynamite, eh? What the devil did he put there?
He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear.
His corpse disappeared?
It It was obliterated?
That medical examiner. Remember him?
I love this guy.
He was a complete and utter imposter. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. But he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and brought him off. Bought him off, sorry, I can't read.
Bought him off?
I have money. I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him. Of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here?
Maybe it was a lie.
It was all a lie. He was saying that yours would disappear by the next morning because you don't even know what your spirit is. You think it's tied to this body, but that body is leaving to another country, and for all we know, it's also tied to... Like, from what we know, it's tied to distance. So if he leaves the country with that shell, then there's no connection in his mind to where his powers come from.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm thinking, anyway.
Well, here's the question now. Who's Sissel?
Oh, you know.
A hero.
No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game.
How fitting that, because you just used this line as your response.
Yep. I know. DM me too, Pinky, I'm curious. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past.
Gonna take you back to the past.
Gotta go back in time, baby.
I'm so curious. I'm always curious to hear Pinky's theories.
Pinky. Yes,
They're pretty wild.
Brain. This place is dangerous.
So there
Wow,
isn't
you're
really-
dangerous.
Because you would think, like, you know, you just use this door and open it. But you may recall that the door, because when we did this, when we were in here several chapters back, the door opened upwards.
Yep.
So... It's no use! I can't open it.
Oh no, our weapons are useless.
Could the fact the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it?
I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set.
Yep, that's what I was going for, Pinky.
It's no use.
You sound so proud of that fact, too.
This
I'm
door.
heavy.
Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward.
The professor's got heavy like we've never seen before.
Hey Lynn, you still exist in this game. Say something. Thank you. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yeah, that's why we're both dead.
The door that opens downward, eh?
Hey, Luigi.
Also, look, there's stuff going on down here.
Is that a... Oh,
It's a
I thought that was
blue
a
and a pink
tongue out of
rat.
the trash can.
Nope.
They're in love.
They're just a pink rat.
I was scared
yeah,
to
the
The
grouch.
blue and the pink rat. That's my OTP right there.
Yeah, I'm more interested in what these two are doing. I mean, look at them.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but we gotta
Like,
do something.
who cares about the goings-on here? This is the real important stuff.
Okay, but let's keep going because I get anxiety from timers.
Well, I mean, there isn't much we can do. I can't reach that. I can examine this, and I cannot open this door because this dude is standing on it. And then the professor stepped back onto it, so there isn't really much we could do. So I'll just sit and watch these rats.
Oh, I know what to do.
But I was taken away. Was it confirmed? Yeah, so, the deal with that Pinky, Jowd did confirm that, yes, because he mentioned that, the last face that he painted, which was this face here, was that of the man in the park that day. He, confirmed that at the end of chapter 14.
14.
I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all the evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room.
Oh, you could get into the contraption.
If I stop this toy from spinning, I can halt the contraption. That won't really solve anything.
There's a smart boy. If you stop the explosion, he'll just find another way to get me. And it would probably give away the fact that you're here too.
So I have to rescue you without stopping the explosion. Is that even possible?
That's what has to be done. Deal with it.
Oh. I know exactly what has to happen.
I like the mice.
They're great.
Who's talking?
Hey, I know that voice.
Milo, you want to take this?
Me.
Where are you?
Find me. Before I'm carried away.
What's with that frail sounding call for help?
He's here somewhere.
A friend of yours?
Yep, little guy that looks a little
Yeah.
fragile, but has strength that surprise you.
Well, he's asking you to find him.
And before he's carried away, no less.
But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him?
There he is.
Sissel, here I am.
Oh, hey, it's...
Missile.
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Horse. Here, let me come join you.
There we go.
Okay, here I am, Sissel.
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
He changed.
Here we go. So we've got 1 second, but that will be exactly enough time. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface.
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
A bigger commotion, eh?
Oh, there's so many.
Oh my gosh. My mom would be freaking out if she
Same.
saw this.
Same. I was gonna say the same thing. Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion.
They're making that trash can dance.
I call it the trash dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. Though, when do I not feel like dancing?
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch.
I thought that said a different word. I thought Sissel was about to swear. Or not Sissel, Missile. Sissel, Missile, they both kind of rhyme.
Dogs can swear.
Facts.
Oh, that is so cool.
And at the last second,
Look out!
Oh,
Won't the rubble still fall through the hole and crush him? No? Okay.
sorry, little pigeon.
Oh, that's how his bones got broken.
As for you, Inspector,
oh.
I have a little job for you.
How is he still
I
alive?
can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't know which ones.
I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually.
Damn you! I got nondescript bone breakage and you're gonna torture me like this.
A swear word in a Nintendo game?
More likely than you think.
There. Hey, I mean, Teba says damn in Breath of the Wild.
Damn, Brad. I'll sue.
I can't believe it.
No way! I
You
don't
ought to
believe
actually
it.
pulled it up.
Sorry, Inspector Campanella.
And there I am. Uh-oh. Am I back? I think my Wi-Fi cut out for a second there. Am I
Oh,
alive?
yeah,
We can hear you.
you're fine.
Okay. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here.
New info has been added.
Fate averted.
Crisis averted.
What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't.
I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright.
Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister?
Hmm?
You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lively little creature?
Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life.
Camilla.
I know, Missile is such a cutie. I agree, Pinky.
Gods in heaven! What a terrible thing! That poor little girl. taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate, indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Sam!
Sam!
Okay.
Sam!
Sam,
Thank the Lord,
know-
you can take over.
you know what? Okay. I'm actually going to make a save state. I'm gonna make sure this loads. Okay. So I'm gonna reset really quick just so Sam can see how this chapter begins.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
pretty
glad to be
great.
back. How are you guys doing?
Good. I'm doing great, Sam.
That's good to hear. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Alright, are you ready to see how this chapter starts?
Chapter 15. Is there anything I missed between like last time we left off and now then?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, we're keeping the video. I'm gonna go back to the save state and then explain. I just want to show Sam how the chapter begins.
Because it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
And then we can explain. It'll go right to your thighs, and then you'll blow up.
10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet.
Not a missile, bullet.
But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. I see myself.
Uh,
So I kinda died, baby.
There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Alright, it's me. Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal, and I get a sense of deja vu here. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We could talk about that when we get together.
Oh, we're finally having our second date. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil.
Dawn
Uh-huh.
is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
It's deep. Just like...
Harvey Dent. Can you be trusted?
Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
Look at this photograph. And,
I do want to know, was the voice I was doing as a good substitute?
Yeah?
Yeah.
it's good. I like it.
Bowser would be proud.
Oh, I was talking about Inspector Campanella.
Oh,
I also think
Yeah.
it was. I think it was very fitting for Cabanella.
Thank you. I basically just did DJ Grooves. Anyway,
Yes.
Darling.
We're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Also, while looking through this, I realize I can angle it to look right at your pics. Have you been working out recently?
I have, sir.
Ah, very well, very well.
I work out by smacking this device, sir.
Ah, yes, that's exactly what it's there for. Yes, work out,
is
my
crazy,
good man.
Stam.
Yes.
this is crazy.
When I say smack, get ready to whack.
Now, eat a singular grape
Look
as
at
the
this,
camera
Sam.
zooms out and shows that we are in
Um.
a Sonic level.
Except the
Welcome.
grape just regrows.
Welcome to Subnautica.
Aw.
Swimming battery.
Instead of flying battery. What regrows the
Now I'm
grape?
just remembering the 60s Batman movie.
Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me.
Man, this really is just like the TTYD Let's Play.
See ya, sucker.
We have to replay a part of the game.
Anyways, that's all I'll show. So to explain a bit, before I go back to the save state. So the way Cabanella died, the Sissel there, or should I show the death scene or should I explain?
Just explain it.
Yeah, so the Sissel there, had Cabanella there. He was holding Cabanella hostage and forced him to make that phone call about how the execution should be held. And he explained how he was doing all of this for revenge because he was killed by, quote, all of you on that night 10 years ago. He brings up Chowd, he brings up how Lynn was there. If Lynn wasn't there, he wouldn't have thought of taking a hostage, and then he mentioned something that Cabanella did. And then Cabanella shoots him, and then he uses his ghost powers to move the chair over. He gets up, and then he takes Cabanella's gun, and he shoots Cabanella.
Oh.
So, another thing, the area down here was blown up because of him. The pigeon man, that professor, was inspecting the body, and then he got up, blew up the place, and that's how he got to take Cabanella hostage. So we just saved the pigeon man with the help of Missile, who came over to help.
Yay! I'm so glad you get to find out what happened to Miss Milo.
Thank
So anyways,
Yes. We're sorry, little warrior.
you. Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage?
It's like a hot dog salesman.
Oh, hot dogs are delicious.
anyway, Inspector
That's
Cabanella.
cannibalism. I'm sorry.
Which also now Sissel must come to terms with the fact that that this appearance is not him.
Oh.
I am thou, thou art I, except not really. Lamau, L plus ratio, buddy.
It's time to save your life now.
But you couldn't get very far before. Or you couldn't get very far when you tried before. Am I right?
But this time, it's different, right,
That's
Sissel?
right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and we'll go rescue Camilla. Okay?
Hey, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids. Making me feel like an afterthought.
Well, we have to save you first, so.
Yeah, so how are you an afterthought?
All right. Let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
Inspector Cabanella is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you.
Pog. Speed.
Dog.
At least my pigeon's okay. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
Which is true. If you wait too long in this device, the pigeon does actually drop it.
Wow.
I'll show it. Like, if you wait too long, this pigeon will drop it.
How long is too long? Wow, they give you a long ass time.
This is such a dumb way to fail. And there's there's no way anyone's gonna do this unless, like, you're either A, not paying attention, or B,
You're
and this is a
curious.
more likely scenario, like Milo said, curious.
Yeah.
Alright, don't drop it.
Watch it!
There you are, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun.
You just jump in there and stop him from firing, wouldn't you?
There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
Yup, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanella without him noticing.
Whew. It's even worse than last time.
Anywho, jump in there and do something.
Ah, yes.
So-
let's find something that's bullet shaped and swap it out with the bullet, and then it hits him, but
You
it
gotta
doesn't
do
kill him.
something.
A grape.
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. I can't wait to eat a grape.
I have the mental image of Missile looking like with the most gleeful smile on his face at a singular grape.
Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just touch the icon.
Just touch the dog icon.
Also, the music here.
Is faster.
Why my man Sissel radiating JoJo menacing energy?
What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
I think it's amazing how just little changes in his face can make him look so evil.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so he turns around here. This is pivotal. Because this is the one time that we can actually do things over here. And lo and behold, we can drop this down. While he hears it... What was that?
Your mom.
Honey, I have cupcakes.
Tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are!
I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Yeesh.
Oh, that animation's super creepy.
Yeah. Just to move it back and forth while he's not looking.
Yep. Time to make the magic happen.
What? Huh?
Phoenix beanie. Well, would you look at that? Right on the hook.
I love knit hats. So warm. Most of all, soft.
Beanie Phoenix. Phoenix.
Hey, now that I'm Oh, sorry, Callum.
Oh, you go.
Hey, now that I'm looking at it,
No, Pinky's right. That does look a lot like Phoenix's beanie.
Yeah.
that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down.
Aha! I thought so.
Gosh.
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic.
It's going to shoot. It's too late.
Again? I'm going to get shot again?
No, wait! Our chance is coming up!
The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our
Be
chance.
a big shot.
God damn it!
Now's your chance to stop a big shot.
I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's complete this big shot.
Speaking of, I donated to that event, and the comment that I left was begging people to play Ghost Trick.
I saw that one. I had the website open. I didn't realize it was you.
You actually saw it?
Yes.
Good! Good!
I'm hearing the bullets right now.
Who else would leave a comment like that?
I don't know. There's like probably hundreds of thousands of people who participated in that. At least two of
The
them had
creator
to
of
have heard
Ghost
of
Trick.
Ghost Trick.
Let's swap this little thing with something else.
Oh, there was a charity event involving Spamton, Pinky. I am so glad you saw that comment, though. That's great. I didn't get to see it. I wanted to screenshot it, but I didn't. But I missed my shot.
Your shot?
What?
So at least I have a witness that I know.
Exactly, Pinky.
It's our only hope. There's gotta be something. Gotta be something.
I never saw a bullet before.
You've seen a missile though.
It has such a cute little shape, doesn't it?
I could check out the bullet shape on the top screen. Okay, got it. Now I know what it's shaped like.
Ironically, I think in one horror game I know, there's a dog in there named Bullet.
Oh.
Oh,
Now-
you're right.
Before I swap these, you actually can swap it with the hard hat.
Oh.
But that
What would
knock him out.
happen?
That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
All the more reason to do it.
that would still kill him.
It smashes.
But exactly, not like it would kill him not from a bullet, but it would kill him from blunt force trauma to the head. But he still thinks he's dead.
I don't think he noticed.
You fool! You blind, incompetent fool!
This is why you don't wear sunglasses at night, kids.
Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act.
Oh, swap the beanie with the bullet.
And now I say
Blunt.
again,
Blunt force trauma.
I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, Soft.
I swapped the beanie with the bullet, Pinky, and so the beanie hat hit him.
Yeah.
Did I do all right?
I like that you had a little pant when you said that. That was great.
You did a.
Why did Cabanella fall? Okay, let me explain this using physics. He fell because the knit cap hit him at the same velocity as the bullet would have. So, granted, it's a knit cap, so it didn't, puncture his skull or kill him with blunt force trauma to the head like the hard hat would have. But instead, it just knocked him to the ground with a somewhat soft impact.
All things considered.
You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over.
Fate averted.
What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
I agree. Missile is adorable, Pinky.
Missile is the best dog.
No, that's the thing. I hope that you all are on the Missile train and understand now why I say he is the best dog in any video.
He is the best dog.
I know this is a later part of the series, but if people did subscribe for this series in particular, please encourage as many people as you know to play Ghost Trick. Who knows? Maybe if we get this popular enough, maybe they'll make another one or port the game. They could port the game,
See if they port the board, people can play it.
Exactly.
I think gyro controls will be perfect for this game.
No.
Well, I think even just stick controls, because the game already actually has D-pad controls and button alternatives. So it's not just exclusively touchscreen, and it's you could. Yeah, I'm playing it. I'm having no difficulty using a mouse.
Yeah.
And it feels perfectly natural with the mouse.
Yeah.
So it'd be perfect on PC. It's perfect for Switch, which has touch controls in handheld, and of course you can use a control stick, and that would feel great. It would be great on any platform.
True.
So you two were working together?
That's about the size of it, yeah. Who'd believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time.
Back to the future.
We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
It's your kids, Marty.
No, okay. I have to say right now, so I saw Back to the Future 2 for the first time this year. What a disappointing sequel. They could have done so much more with the future. They're only there for the whole of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the way you could have made that film great is if you had that you could have made it so the future becomes this dystopia run by Dictator Biff.
Yes. I would have loved that. Also, I completely forgot to mention this anywhere, but look at this wallet that my mom gifted me today. I've had the same wallet. I've had the same basic ass brown. Exactly. I love it. I've had the same basic ass brown wallet for years, and it's showing its age, so I'm really glad to have this.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. I should probably get a new wallet soon. I have a Super Mario Bros. Wallet, but it's getting faded. I do have another wallet, but at the same time, I don't think it's very kosher to carry around the bad motherfucker wallet from Pulp Fiction.
To be fair, my brother carries around, what's-his-face's wallet from Seinfeld. Like, it's insane. My brother's wallet has so much stuff in it.
I'm not getting rid of my wallet anytime soon. It was my grandpa's.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
You're right, Missile.
Capital One is in my wallet.
And there's a certain guy I have to follow too.
A certain guy.
You have to follow them on Twitter.com?
Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com?
I did.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now, a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
That's a good theory, Pinky.
How are you feeling, you old crazy character?
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby.
The evil version of the guy in the yellow hat. So you think he has like a little like Curious George like counterpart with him?
Like it's a giant gorilla.
Eek! A real gorilla!
George, get him!
Oh my god. Also, I want to point out, alright, Cabanela, you should probably call the dude to be like, actually, don't do the execution, don't do it.
Probably.
But I don't know if I'm getting older. What? Got a few aches and pains here and there.
See, that's what happens when you're caught in an explosion.
Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh?
I know what happened. Cabanela, normally you look away from explosions because you're a cool dude. This time you look towards it. That's why you got injured.
Oh. So, okay, I wanna mention something that I really like. Because this whole time, you know, and this was like a few people were like making theories about like Cabanela being, you know, like suspicious and stuff, and you know,
I never thought he was sus.
and
the way
you
he
know,
walked.
the game as well even kind of leads you to believe that, and I like that at the end he actually really is just like a genuine guy. And he feels really terrible for like making that phone call, and I like that, honestly.
Yeah.
That like, you know, he actually is cool. There's no other side to Cabanela.
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Question.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's a bad time not to listen to me, buddy of mine.
I understand that.
4 or 5 broken bones. Oh, we just pushed the phone down towards him. Oh, we can talk to them, right? Yeah, that's an option.
New things are gonna act up like this. I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I couldn't have been dancing after Big Red by now.
Might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way.
Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans are resting on tonight. Then this had to happen.
Guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him.
Hey, you're right. It's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost.
Fire away.
That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
The one you should not have killed.
Sorry.
Alright. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take the little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner. Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Ho 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 ho! Delightfully devilish, Inspector Cabanella.
Yes. 10 years ago, on that day, Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. They called in a young man.
Young man.
An important witness to our investigation. Told him there's no need to feel down.
YMCA.
God damn it.
YMCA.
As soon as you say young man, I knew where you were going.
Then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes.
I threw a giant rock off a building and disguised it as a meteorite.
It was a big rock.
I was thinking that too.
Nice.
Yeah, I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock. That's such a great episode.
Yeah, I love it.
Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it.
Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course.
Bro, his hair's so much nicer 10 years ago, too. On the right.
I'll slick back. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
I think it's just because it's in shadow.
No, but even that, like, it looks different.
But
I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. I didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me just yet, and I wanted to impress him. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green.
I can't believe I was ever this green.
And
This
dabba
is
dee
how
dabba
you
die.
do an interrogation.
It was Earth Day.
So green they had to put me in shadow.
I looked a lot like the Hulk.
Pushed him too hard. Pushed him too hard. Drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. Maybe I'm the Monokuma. That was my first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of that.
Is this anyone in particular?
I'm gonna... If I recall correctly, it's Jowd?
Cabanella, got a minute? Chief wants to see you about your report.
You know what? I am going to... Oh, it's just some random police officer.
Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. His hair is different.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. That's when I did it. Left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
Oh, Cabanella.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication.
I love overseas
Overseas communication?
Oh, the submarine.
For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on communication networks.
I love overseas communication. See, it's a joke because my girlfriend's in Australia.
Aww, that's cute.
This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country.
Australia.
He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers, and to make him a big shot.
Slave labor?
Is Via the ultimate evil in this game?
No.
That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous and possible cases. The case of a man who'd sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. And the case of a man who'd take the chief commissioner hostage of his own office.
Those two inmates at the special prison, eh?
I was one of them, dude.
We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. Then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out.
That restaurant. The Chicken Kitchen.
The kitchen chicken.
The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight. On a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal.
Is a submarine?
Ah, yes, the country of the blue people.
Then the chicken turns blue.
Their goal
We haven't been
is-
able to find out where it's going to surface.
No, it can't be a yellow submarine, Pinky. It has to be a blue one, thematically, for their blue people-ness.
Because of all those blue meanies.
Yeah.
And the blue
Terrifying
meanie.
to Cowboy Curtis and Gombi the genie.
Terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes.
Pinky's asking about a genie.
And now they have that little girl as a hostage.
Sam, I think it was you who said something about a genie.
Oh yeah, it was talking about the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. It was a Neil Cicerega song.
Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock,
Spock
Doc
the Rock,
and
Doc
Hulk
Ock, and Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Camilla.
We have to
Maria.
stop him before he leaves the country. Launches the Eclipse cannon and blows up the
The two Sonic references in one. Jesus Christ.
Sonic Reference 2 battle.
This spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you?
Of course, baby.
You ever hear of Chip Skylark, baby? Like his shiny teeth? That's me with my spotless
Shiny teeth,
record.
shiny teeth. Being constantly manipulated by the network.
The network? Did someone say the network?
Oh.
Oh my god.
What have I done?
It's time for
Jesus, what have I
today's
done?
quiz show.
With you from the night? In some ways, it's more important to me than my life.
And your life, eh?
After all, it's because of my record. and I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case.
The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much?
Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Child. Shooting Alma.
Oh yeah, I mean it would make sense. The composer, Sugimori, composed the first Ace Attorney, so...
I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power.
Also, I want to point out how much of a real one Sugimori is. You know how how a person's Twitter likes can reveal a lot about a person?
Yeah.
If you go into his Twitter likes, the vast majority of them are just cats.
Aww.
It's just a bunch of cats. It's great.
It's like how, see, I thought you were gonna say, the secret to a happy life on Twitter is never liking anything.
No, they're just all cat tweets. It's amazing.
That's wholesome.
It's real!
It's not
Cat tweets are real!
It's not all of my likes on Twitter, but a majority of it is definitely Kirby and Pokemon art. Just adorable. How much of a cat
And then I
lover
finally
is he?
found
I
the
don't
answer.
think so.
Took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that Joud is in it.
What?
Why is that a bad thing? Hello?
Hello?
What?
Hello.
Huh? Huh?
What are you on about?
He's gonna prove that Joud is innocent?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with that?
No, he's saying the existence of the manipulator.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
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 What he's saying is that that he's trying to prove that it was the manipulator that caused the whole incident.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Alright.
That is really weird phrasing.
Also, for what I said, I was saying that I loved it. That I love that he likes all these cat tweets. It's great.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Determination!
Cabanella, stay determined.
Amazing.
There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Joud,
Cabanella, stay determined.
why didn't you help him escape from prison?
That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. He asked himself to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too.
Yeah, this is why I knew he wasn't evil. This made 0 sense. If he was evil and actually wanted bad things to happen, why would he do this?
Needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby.
So that's it, huh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all of this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions.
What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Have a time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Tonight. You.
But tonight's Tuesday night. The hash-legged slasher.
Mr. Superintendent, welcome.
I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yes.
Do you
I was
mind
just
if
tricking my ghost on the windowsill. Noah, that noise! Noah actually turns into a dinosaur.
This, this is just like Groundhog Groves, season 5. No.
What's so funny about Superintendent? Oh, just the fact that the steamed hams bit exists, and that opens with Superintendent. I hope you're ready for the mouth-watering hamburgers.
I just...
Oh my God, the pun Sky made.
Wait, what'd she say? What'd she say?
Maybe they were superintended on rules.
Okay.
Milo, you know you like puns.
Okay, alright, you caught me.
Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
No. Anyway. Haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know?
I used to be a school superintendent.
I used to be part of the police.
The police, huh?
Policio.
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death.
No? Oh, wait, that makes so much sense.
He's the one who keeps giving Edgeworth the updated autopsy reports.
He's the one who knocks!
10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse.
You see, he left the police, and then when he became a superintendent in the junkyard, he started making meth, and then he started selling it in the junkyard. It all makes perfect sense.
That's how we met as Pigeon.
It's true. Yeah, it's Blue Pigeon, Blue Meth.
Awesome. Also, Pinky, for the reference of I am the one who knocks, that's a reference to a television show that I'm sure Callum could talk more about than I ever could.
Breaking Bad is great.
Yeah.
I wonder if Anna's enjoying that right now.
Better Call Saul, even better.
Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said.
But then, afterwards, I had to update the autopsy report that he died almost immediately. Could you imagine that?
There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report.
Oh, good. You can't update one that hasn't been filed.
True.
That's because the corpse suddenly vanished.
That's a really fast decomposition.
Leaving behind only one clue.
A strand of hair.
An unusual corpse.
Oh, this is Sissel.
Oh, my bad.
Not a problem. An unusual corpse. Bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
No.
Sure. Just kidding. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch? But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalp went in, but I couldn't cut it. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
See ya.
Yeah.
There he goes.
See
You
you,
check
chump.
my biscuits too.
See ya, chump.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
Saw with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him.
And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove?
I thought about that, yeah, because I was like, wait,
Yeah.
he slammed his fist on the stove. Like, is he like what? Like, oh goodness,
He can't
Oh,
feel
man.
pain.
Oh.
90
Cannot
minutes.
feel. Which actually, I'm gonna point out this kind of foreshadowing. Cause Ghost Trick is all filled with foreshadowing. The part where he can't feel pain foreshadowed all the way back in chapter 6.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because in chapter 6, when he's talking with Lynn on the security footage, he leans back on a barbed wire fence.
Yeah.
Oh,
And in chapter 1, Lynn actually leans up on that fence and reacts to it.
Yep.
So that's a very small little detail. That's the level of foreshadowing this game has.
Foreshadowing.
Corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment. Oh. Oh. I see.
all coming together now.
And, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Now I understand.
I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater.
That's how Missile got it.
Oh. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse.
Well, here's the question then. How does Sissel have powers of the dead?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe because he died close to the shell of the other dude. Asshole man.
But then who is Sissel?
Oh, you know.
He's a guy.
He is the DS. Sissel is the player.
I am the cheese.
At the time, I thought he was just some kind of immortal being.
Beating.
He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now,
Hey,
Professor.
Reen.
You want to see me blush? Hello.
Hello. I don't believe, I believe you joined the server, not too long
Today.
ago, actually, so welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I mean,
Welcome.
Welcome.
welcome. Feel free, obviously, to use VC General if you wish to talk through there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just playing a game, and
Yep.
been playing through it for a bit. So if you don't understand what's going on, I'm sorry, but eventually the series will be up on YouTube. I swear. I promise. I'm not making it up, guys. I swear. I swear. I'm actually going to upload it. I swear.
Also, don't worry, we don't bite most of the time.
I'm
I
hungry
bite.
right now, though, so I don't know.
I'm a
we don't
polar
need
bear.
more.
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in the white came dancing into my research lab here.
What a king.
Hey.
Yeah, baby!
Y'all ready for this?
Pachow.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temisk. Is that you, baby?
He's my husbando.
I forgot that you gave the Kachow move.
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
You have a bird on your head, baby. You're literally a bird brain.
And this is how the Odd Couple began.
I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite.
Pinky's asking about Odd Couple?
Yeah.
When I first heard that, it was like a meteorite. It struck me on the head.
It's a Neil Simon play. And then later became a sitcom and film, and then there was another sitcom. But I was just thinking of the play that so I just closed all of those tabs. I am stupid.
All of which tabs?
What tabs?
I gotta reopen that because that has a lot of important stuff.
Uh-oh.
You can just reopen it later.
There we go.
Eat those tabs,
Anyways.
Jack.
Bless you. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. We knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of... Oh.
The
The
source.
source of my power is not a... I don't know who's supposed to talk here.
The source of my power is not of this world. Oh, that's not
Shut
me.
up,
I know
Flavio.
it's
The source of my power is not of this world.
I'm not Flavio. I'm the lamp, otherwise known as Ray.
So that's what
that's
you
when
think
I
Ray
put
is?
2 and 2 together, baby. Ray Ghost Trick.
Yeah, that's who you think Ray is. Like you think Ray is like the manipulator?
I think there's a connection. Cause like the Ray has zero reason to exist other than to be the tutorial otherwise.
The manipulator case and Temisk were somehow connected.
which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla.
And
my
he did it
gosh.
to get revenge on Jowd.
I very much enjoyed that.
So that contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd?
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device.
Unfortunately, he's losing his connection to the Force. And Yarl Poof doesn't know anything about it, though. He's
Can I ask what that means?
That was... Dude, that was spot on.
That was.
Like, that was...
Yarrow proof
pitch
was in my
perfect.
head rent free.
Oh, Pinky's confused though.
Oh, it's Star Wars character.
I know.
He had a-
very
He was in a
little
robot
about-
chicken sketch.
Yes.
I know very little about Star Wars, but I know about that at least.
You forgot my crackers!
Everyone I know is dead.
There was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
They make medication for that.
Alright. I'm going to bed now, since I'm such an old man.
Camilla... Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have. Made an impossible move.
I added that part to be... maybe I am old. I added that part to the device I recreated.
The stroke is spreading.
Hi, Joe!
Joe!
Hey, Joe.
I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. Joe, no! Joe, yes!
Yeah.
Yo, Joe.
Oh, geez. Now I can finally hear people.
Yes.
As a result, we proved to ourselves the manipulator actually existed.
Who is this Chad?
The greatest
Uh-oh.
Chad.
Inspector Cabanella!
Hey, baby.
Oh, God.
My bones are broken.
Sorry about the phone call. Must have sounded like a real villain.
Like,
Them
I
little
must sound
pieces.
real fucked up.
If you want to be a villain #1...
He,
Oh,
he
yes.
does kind of have like if Robbie Rotten like cleaned up his act and became like a professional dancer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the vibe he gives off.
Instead
I'm
of
here to
rewind-
spoil your image of me.
No.
instead of rewind time, it's disguise time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hated to spoil your image of me. The cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
Cool cat?
Cool cat.
Cool
There
cat.
he is.
Cool cat baby kids.
Oh my
Cool
god.
cat tricks the ghost. No one just shoots a coop. He's like, you go, these cat.
Oh my god. Is that
Oh,
It's all connected.
what we had of him?
Does he really know about Cool Cat?
Who's this redhead?
Inspector Cabanella. Sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try to help Detective Jowd.
How did you hear this?
You know,
This manipulator
times-
is such a dangerous
skip.
character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
Hey,
Also,
Sam.
I'm just gonna post one of the most cursed emotes I have. You're welcome.
Sam, check VC.
Let me see.
Let's see.
Let me check. Yeah.
Everything is.
Love it.
That totally is not Rock Pikmin with Nagito hair. Nope, not at all.
Oh,
No.
I'm clicking on that.
God, Hajime, you don't even feel like a purple Pikmin.
No! No!
Yes.
My body is ready.
See, the trick to voicing Nagito is you just have to look at your hand constantly while you're doing it.
Oh my god.
I'll
I'm so fucking
Oh my
high right
God.
now.
Yeah?
What did I say, Pinky?
go on. No, there was a friend. Like I think I mentioned this before. A few friends made a YouTube channel called Nagito Reviews.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, sorry. On the offhand, oh my god. Sam, I want to let you know, I know where you got your profile picture. I saw it. I was sent it before you were sent it, apparently. It's so adorable.
She asked me if she wanted to do duos. Yeah, she wanted to do duos again. I'm like, yeah, of course. So
That's so cute, dude.
I feel just like a purple Pikmin.
What is the pic? It's is it fine that I explained it? Yeah, I will.
Pikmin Silk
So
Song.
it's Sam, you know, yeah, Sam's profile picture is it's him, but he's dressed up as Count Bleck, and then you have the other half of it is Liz dressed up as Lady Timpani.
I feel like such a fool. Like I didn't get like a good look at it, so until now. So I'm looking at it at a distance, like because like you know in the VC the profile pics are small. So I'm just looking at the tiny little
Yeah.
Sam profile pic, thinking it's like a picture of like a chef or something.
Oh yes, Count Bleck, the
Oh my
French
gosh.
chef.
That reminds me of
He becomes French.
Black.
Chef Bleckardie.
No, don't make
I want
French.
This stuff is good.
I want a cover of Les Poissons, but it's Count Black.
Of what?
of which song?
Les Poissons. It is the
yeah,
chef
the
from
Little
the Little Mermaid.
I thought for a second you said Paul Masson, and I was gonna make an Orson Welles joke. Oh, the French.
Let's keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Moon, have you said this line yet, or?
No.
Okay.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer.
Oh my god, is he a cop?
I mean,
Well, yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's a police inspector.
He sure has the mentality of a cop.
Did not forget his name.
Yikes.
King Sizzle.
Oh my god.
This guy's pretty problematic.
Well, you see, Cabanella, he wore that at a costume party, and he started wearing it ever since.
It's
Tonight,
like Papyrus's
you-
battle body.
I really thought we finally had him.
No, this is the canon Papyrus Metaton kid. It's canon Toby Fox.
But
Film.
his battle body gave out.
I hate that. I hate it.
His
My
battle
body gave out of me. My body gave out at me right at the critical moment.
His body wasn't ready.
No.
My body is ready.
It's like a cruel joke.
What a sick joke!
So is the
I
bullet?
should have fucked him when I had the chance.
We have our fun.
I cannot believe that like both lines work for that.
Also, I just want to ask one question: is the bullet still on the hook that the hat was on?
That's a good question.
No, it probably fell.
Or it's on the hook, just balancing
Yeah.
perfectly.
I think it's off the hook. So don't.
Okay, Cook, stay off the hook.
That's a deep cut reference right there.
It's funny because I like Splatoon.
I get that because it's like
It's Splatoon. Yeah. Anyway.
But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh.
Oh, it's this guy. Jesus Christ.
The minister called off the execution order.
Yay. Yippee.
And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning,
It
too.
currently is tomorrow morning, or do you mean the next morning after this? Because it's like 3
You
in the
know,
morning
when the
right
sun
now.
comes up. Duh.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it.
Why do you
Wow,
have a
explaining
bird
the
on
plot
your
off
head?
screen.
Oh,
You know what?
Joe.
I don't
What are they
judge you,
thinking?
Mr. Joe.
Poor Joe.
Oh, what is this?
Joe, you have so many questions, and you will have to check out Ghost Trick on the YouTube channel, The Blu-ray Joe 3.
I'll do that.
He'll be uploading them eventually, I swear.
Okay.
Sorry it took so long to get here. Had to return some videotapes.
Callum, you read asked a question. Also, what a Chad.
Wait, what do you mean? What's off screen? What?
Sorry, I took so long to get here. Had some videotapes to return. My man has his priorities. He had some overdue books to return to the library.
You ever hear of Huey Lewis in the news?
Oh, I never said anything about things being off screen. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was making a joke that like, wow, they set him free off screen. Geez, game designers, what were they thinking?
Geez, game designers, what were they thinking?
Breakfast is ruined.
Set what up off screen? It's just that like they set him free for now off screen. Like they didn't show that scene. That's all we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not even a complaint. I just think it's funny to me. Yeah. It's not even a complaint. I'm just poking fun at people who probably would think it
I
is.
still cannot get over the fact that I actually caught that.
Yeah, I just left a little trail of breadcrumbs for you until you started like just pecking at them like a little chicken.
like I cannot believe that I caught that that Chris Vor's reference at one day. How? What is wrong with me that I actually knew that?
Ohio connection is what's wrong.
Did he
Oh
just
my
say
God.
Ohio?
Well,
Oh my god.
you know,
Ohio connection.
Technically, because Callum was introduced into my life as my very good friend now, technically my channel now has a Ohio connection.
Good.
Aww.
You've tainted the Blu-ray Joe 3 with an Ohio connection. Granted.
And an
What?
Oh, and an Oklahoma connection.
Why Oklahoma?
I was born in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
Where the winds come sweeping down the flame.
It's a decent musical.
Oh
Oklahoma.
right, she actually was in a T2ID episode, so there's also an Australia connection on my channel.
Oh right, when we were showing the Flavio glitch.
It was we were on the X-Naut Fortress. I know she was there for that. I think that was the first time she showed up on an actual. No, she was there before. I don't remember which episode though.
You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that.
I could connect Ohio to Australia in the Simpsons episode Bart versus Australia. Obviously, Bart is voiced by Nancy Cartwright, who was from Dayton. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have just said the Blu-ray Joe 3 channel featuring both an Australian and Ohio man. Yeah.
That's so good.
Make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Howard. I found this. 5 years ago. You left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day.
It's the gumshoe coat.
It smells really bad, so take it now.
You know.
Da 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 da. Oh my god.
Oh.
That bird is strong if it can carry that whole coat.
He's thick, Cabanella.
The man's
Bro's
dripped
got
out.
muscle to him.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. It seems like everybody gets their powers from their jackets.
Wait, all three of them do have jackets, though. Same with Sissel to an extent.
It's like as soon as you put your jacket on, it's all swagalicious.
Or in the case of Mr. D, it's a sweater.
Swagalicious.
Swagalicious.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend.
Sam saying goodbye to himself.
Hey, remember that locket?
This present you gave me. It's just what I needed.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Oh my god.
Just what I need. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Anyway, I have these.
Oh hey, oh that's cool. Alex
I
and
also
Steve amiibo. I only have a few amiibo.
I have over 180.
Oh. Very nice.
Whistle. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Justin.
I'm here.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
I'm
No.
on my way.
Sure. But ow!
We need some wheels.
We
like
need
Dora the
your
Explorer.
help, Sissel. Andros has declared war.
We need some
gotta
milk.
get Sissel back.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Why?
We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work.
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see.
We can do it.
Could you wait here until we
Jowd has a
Please?
magical girl transformation.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for?
Persona 4?
I bet you'll find it soon.
It's just some hobo in the trash.
That's what I strive to be.
All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella.
Hope you get help with your bones.
Stop leaving your scarf all over the floor. Someone's gonna trip on that.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was.
Yeah, maybe I should actually attribute the joke. I said, that comes from Pinky.
Yeah.
I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we could shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn.
Oh boy.
End of chapter.
That went on.
That was a
for
long
while.
chapter.
So, what did you all think of that chapter?
I loved it. That was the best chapter yet.
I like that one a lot.
Now I'm probably gonna say it. Say the same thing about the next chapter.
I fucking adore that chapter so much.
I actually liked our previous chapter more. I have to remember exactly which one, but this one's really good. I like this one. I wanna, we get to give chase to the bank. No, to whoever the hell the man is, the man behind the slaughter.
Yep. So I think this will be a good place to leave